Hey, it's Clay, and I wanted to show you some of the things we've been working on at Core Values Recovery. The first is something we call the Same Page Platform. A lot of people think that recovery is about someone having a harmful behavior like addiction, going away to rehab, getting fixed, and then coming back and acting correctly. Then, once they do, everything will be fine. But this isn't a very realistic way to think about recovery. It's simply not the case, for two big reasons. The first, people don't recover alone. It takes a team effort. And the second, even if your loved one does go to treatment for 90 days, they still have a 60% chance of relapse. And that's because the systems that enabled the addiction in the first place are still at home waiting for them. That's why when you work with us, everyone gets two coaches, an individual coach and a family coach. Not only do systems have to change, but people have to work together as a team. People have to learn new ways to work together and learn to love each other differently. One way we help families do that is with a piece of software we call the Same Page Platform. It helps families stay on the same page. Each of our families has a dashboard where we can see the key metrics they have in recovery. The look and feel of this page is designed not to look very clinical. We don't believe that recovery is clinical. We've chosen a background that evokes the kintsugi pottery from Japan, the idea that broken pottery is fused back together to be even more beautiful than it ever was, a metaphor for a lot of people in recovery. For the person and family working in recovery, it can be hard to notice changes, so our coaches are constantly looking for those changes and highlighting them for the client in a section of their dashboard called Recovery Keys. These are indicators that someone is acting like someone ready for long-term recovery. Alongside Recovery Keys, our coaches can assign the family videos and worksheets to work on. We'll talk more about our own curriculum in another video. We have our own proprietary curriculum called the Core Values Curriculum. And we also have videos and worksheets for our clients and families on understanding the 12 steps should our clients be engaged in 12-step work. Moving down, should our families be engaged in breathalyzer work, and our clients wish to share breathalyzer information with their family, they can do so. And if they wish to keep that information private between them and their individual coach, they can do that too. It all depends on what the family agrees on and what level of accountability we all think is healthy for that family system. And then below that, we have my personal favorite, the group to-do list. Here's where we all get to make commitments to one another for what we're going to do and review what we did since we last met. That's because recovery is a team sport. And finally, below that, we have our support network. It's a handy contact list of who to call and when. So there's never a lost contact. That's because recovery is, again, a team sport. We can share this dashboard with all of a client's support network, whether it be a therapist or an experiential player, so that everybody is on the same page. And that's why we call this tool the Same Page Platform, because it's a way for families and resources to get and stay on the same page. But this is just what's available on the front end. What's really interesting is what's going on behind the scenes for our coaches. More on that later. For now, if you're interested in working with us, please drop us a line. You can email us at recover@corevaluesrecovery.com. Talk to you soon.